What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols' YouTube channel. Today's Fan Friday, and today we're looking at an Archeops Pyroar deck provided by Alex Olijar. There you go, Alex. I tried your last name. I probably said it wrong. I know last time you're like, you didn't try my last name, but I tried it. It's probably wrong. But we got some couple updates real quick before we go into this. First of all, Pokemon just released the info of the 2015 U.S. Nationals. If you haven't seen it for the TCG and VGC, I'll leave it down for both below. But if you haven't seen it, the travel stipends come after spring regionals, and 1st through 16th get a full travel award. That means they'll pay your way for nationals, pay your hotel, and I think even your flight, and you get a $300 stipend. And 17th through 32nd get $1,000. 33rd through 64th get $750, and 65th through 100 get $500. So if there wasn't a reason, if you didn't have a better reason to play Pokemon to get your Worlds invite, now you have a chance to even get a travel awards to nationals to kind of pay off for it. If you get your invite, you're probably guaranteed top 100 automatically. I hate to assume that, but I'm pretty sure it'd be a safe bet. I would safely say you made top 100 if you get 300 points right now. I know right now I'm almost at 300 and I'm like at 30 something. So we all have left is states and regionals. So, and it's also U.S. and Canada. It's just not U.S. by itself. So that's one thing we're looking at. And like I said, I'll leave that down below. It's also for the VGC. Let's see if I can find the VGC real quick. Let's see, VGC. Video game. Alright, let's see here. Just in case, let's see if they have any stipends. So 1st through 16th, travel award of $300. 17th through 32nd, $1,000 travel stipend. And 33rd through 64th has $750 stipend. So if you play that, you get that too. I'm trying to see. Yeah. And then the next thing is I'm really good friends with Rick Mitchell. He's from the Nashville area. He's a TO over there, and he has his own IT group called Metis. I think that's how you say it. It's M-I-T-I-S. I've never actually asked him how to say his company's name, but it's Metis Technology, and they're an IT firm. So if anybody needs help with company, if anyone has a company and they need IT help, that's what Rick Mitchell does. That's what he does for career. I'll leave his link down below to his website if you want to check it out, read more about it. But he's actually doing an ESPN tournament challenge bracket for the NCAA. And if you don't know what that is, basically in basketball there's a huge tournament. It's called March Madness, and there's these brackets, and usually, you try to pick what teams make it to the furthest in the finals, and you get points for picking your teams. But Rick Mitchell is going to give away $100. Let me make sure, $100 prepaid Visa gift card to the grand prize winner. So it's free. You just sign up through ESPN and you just pick your team. I think it's 13 days left till you pick your bracket. So I'll keep posting this video before the day of. Try to get as many people as can on there. I mean, it's a free $100, and all you have to do is take a guess. You don't even have to play basketball. You could just, they even give you like numbers and tell you like what team is what, like what placement is a team, and all this other stuff. So please go sign up for it. It's a chance to get $100, and it just helps. I guess it helps Rick out. Yeah. So just go sign up for it. And like I said, both links will be down below. Check out Rick Mitchell's website if you need help with your company, and if you need if you need help with your company through IT, Rick can help you through that. He might even help you if you just need IT help in general. I don't know. I wouldn't see why not. If you have the money, yeah, he'll help you probably. I don't know. He's a nice guy, and he's giving away $100, so why not look at it? But anyways, today, like I said, we are looking at a Pyroar Archeops deck. So Pyroar has Intimidating Mane, which prevents all damage done to his Pokemon basic attacks by attacks from your basic. Oh my goodness, I can't speak right now. Okay, try it again. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's basic Pokemon. So basically, basic Pokemon can't hurt you. And then you have Lilio in here too. And Pyroar has Scorching Fang 60, and if you discard a Fire Energy, you do 30 more damage. So you do 90 per turn, which you can two-shot at EX, which is really nice. And EXs can't hurt you, obviously. And this is the best Litleo. It has 70 HP, and if you want to attack with Combustion, you can. But you might be like, alright, so we have Pyroar, and it has Intimidating Mane, but what do they do when they evolve? Obviously, they just hurt you, and you might lose the game. But we have Archeops in here. And right now we're playing a 2-2. I only own 2 online, and I can't seem to trade for another one. So right now we're running a 2-2. I probably want to run a 3-3. I don't want to run a 4-3. That just seems like too much. But Archeops, this is the shiny one. I do have a shiny one for some reason. But Archeops is 130 HP. But it has the ability Ancient Power. Each player can't play any Pokemon from his or her hand to evolve his or her Pokemon. So once you get a Pyroar and an Archeops out, they can't evolve anymore, which means they can't have anybody but the basics out, and you basically just win the game. The only way they can hurt you is they play lasers, or for some reason they confuse you. So that's what we're gonna try to do here. And we have Arcan. So Arcan is once during your turn before you attack, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this in the bottom of your deck. And the reason why this is so good, this is the best Arcan because of that ability. The reason why it's so good is because of Plume Fossil. Plume Fossil has, look at the bottom, 7 cards in your deck. You may reveal an Arcan you find there and put it into your bench. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So if you can get an Arcan in your discard pile and a Plume Fossil in your hand, you can get an Arcan out, which is really nice. That's kind of how the combo works. That's the only way you can get it. Arcan is a restored Pokemon. So that's really nice. And also I found out tonight that Arcan is not affected by Silent Lab. I was playing against the Silent Lab deck, and I was like, oh, I can't use Arcan. I'm like, oh wait, he's a restored Pokemon. He's not a basic. So that's how even Arcan gets around Silent Lab, which is really cool. And we do play one Jirachi just for consistency. I don't really like it right now because we only play 4 Litleo and 1 Jirachi, so I might drop it later if I were to play this deck competitively. And this is a deck that could be taken competitively. Once you get a Pyroar and an Archeops down, you're practically unstoppable. I mean, they can try to knock out your Archeops. He's 130 HP, and you play 2 of them, and they do somehow knock it out. You can always play Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick, which is you can only play this card when it's the last card in your hand, but you put a fighting Pokemon for your discard pile onto your bench and draw 5 cards. So Maxie's Hidden Ball Trick is really good because you can just skip Arcan and go right into Archeops. Now I'm not saying the combo is perfect, but it is doable. It is very shaky, but it is doable. But let's go over the rest of the trainers and supporters real quick. But we play 3 Battle Compressors right now. I might bump it down to 2. Like I said, this is a really rough list. But Battle Compressor, search your deck for 3 cards and discard them. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And this is really good because you can put an Arcan in there, you can put an Archeops in there, or maybe Max's Hidden Ball Trick, and you can put some Fires in there, the Blacksmith. There's a lot of combos with Battle Compressor. Battle Compressor just makes Arcan so good now. Remember at Nationals where it was like, yeah, Archeops Pyroar is a play, like it's so good, but you didn't have a good way to get Arcan in the discard pile. But now with Battle Compressor, and seems really good. I mean, it's still kind of hard, but it's doable. It's more doable than it used to be. Then we play 1 Computer Search just for consistency. Try to get stuff out. Discard 2 cards from your hand. Search your deck for a card and put it in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And like I said earlier, once you have Archeops, each player can evolve his or her Pokemon. But if you play Evo Soda, which we do play 3 of, basically you just search your deck for a card that evolves from this Pokemon, and you evolve it. And that gets around Archeops. So you just if you have a Litleo and an Archeops, you can just Evo Soda for a Pyroar, and that's how you do it. I did play the other Pyroar. I was playing a 4-3-1 split, but I just couldn't ever get the other one out. And 3 Pyroar isn't enough. To get through 3 Pyroars, you're probably just going to lose. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But we also play Super Rod to get Pyroars back, and we have the Evo Soda to automatically evolve into Pyroar, so that way we can get around our own Archeops. Now, people aren't playing Evo Soda right now. I don't see why they would, because Archeops Pyroar is not a thing. But if it ever is, that's how you get around with Evo Soda. Right now, playing 2-2 split on the ball line. 2 level ball search deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less. That does give you the Litleos and the Arcans if you need to. And then 2 Plume Fossils. If you can see a theme, it's 2-2-2. I don't know if it's okay. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like I said earlier, look on the bottom 7 cards of your deck. If you may reveal an Arcan you find there and put it into your bench. 1 Professor Letter, and this is just search out for 2 basic Fire Energy cards. 1 Super Rod, shuffling 3 combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from discard pile into your deck. And this is just a good way to get back Lit Leo's a Pyroar, so you have to discard them early. Now we do play 2 switch, and this is just in case they bring up your Archeops. They don't knock it out. They kind of just stall, or if they like poison your Pyroar, you kind of switch around. I kind of want to play a 3rd one, maybe even a 4th one. It might seem like a lot, but it's there's a lot of times where I'm just asleep and I'm like, I can't do anything. But alright, so we played 2 Ultra Ball, and this is just discard 2 cards from your hand, search your deck for any Pokemon. 3 Burst Seeker, put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand, and this is just to get back any of these supporters, which we see we do play a lot of supporters right now. We play 2 Blacksmith, which is attach 2 Fire Energy cards from your discard pile onto one of your Fire Pokemon, so you can automatically attach and Pyroar. We play 1 Lysander right now. We might bump this up to 2, but with a 3 Burst Seeker, it seems like it's enough. 2 maxes hit a ball trick, like I said. Put a fighting Pokemon from your discard pile onto your bench, but you can only play this when it's the only card left in your hand. 4 in, shuffle your hand into your deck and draw as many prize cards you have left. 4 Juniper, discard in your hand, draw 7. 2 Skyla, I might bump to a 3rd one, but Skyla, search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, put it into your hand. I don't like Skyla that much because you're looking for 1 card, but this deck usually needs multiple cards. 3 Tropical Beach right now. Once during each player's turn, that player may draw cards until he or she has 7 cards in her hand, or his or her hand. And if he or she does that, the player the turn's in. So basically, if you just have a hand of 4, and you're like, alright, can't really do anything else. I can't attack, but there's Tropical Beach out. You just beach for 3, and you have 7 cards in your hand, and you just end your turn. It's really good, because obviously, Pyroar is not attacking turn 1. So that's why Tropical Beach is really good. 4 DCE, just because Pyroar needs a Fire and a DCE to attack. And Archeops also has a 2 retreat cost, so you can do that if you need to. And then 6 Fire. Seems kind of low. My button up to 8. I don't really know how to fit all the space in there. You definitely need like the Plume Fossil, and you definitely need the Evo Soda. And then after that, you kind of just play around the cards. So I don't know. This is the list. Like I said, it could be competitive. I don't know how competitive it could be. Obviously, it shuts down bats because bats can't evolve. I mean, it shuts down mostly all the decks. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If you get it both in combination and play, you're probably going to win. Night March can't do anything to you. Against Flareon, like, they might be able to get 1 Flareon out, but if you just get an Archeops turn 2, you just kind of win. So, this is the deck. And like I said, we'll play and see what happens. Like I said, I definitely want a 3-3 Archeops count, but I don't have another Archeops. I only have 2. For some reason, I do have 1 of the shinies. But, let's see if the deck can happen. In action, let's see what happens. Alright. Alright, here's something against the Math Debater. Ooh, the Math Debater. Okay. And also I changed some of the settings up. I don't know if you can really tell or not. I can on my part. And hopefully it's not messed up too bad. I've been getting encoding errors, which is not what I want to see. But we'll see what happens. So let's see. Our turn 1 hand is okay. So we start with Lit Leo. It's always a good starter. We do have the Drashing hand, which we're just going to keep. Oh my goodness, it is a Pyroar deck versus Pyroar deck. Alright. So we're just gonna Ultra Ball. I wanna get Arcan out turn 2 really bad. But how do we do this? We discard the Arcan and the Verse Seeker. Okay. And we will get a Lit Leo. Little Leo. And I kind of want a Jirachi for a supporter. Like for an N. Or a Juniper. Like I could Skyla for a Beach. But then I don't have an Energy this turn. And Energy in the Pyro matchup is crucial. So I'm just going to Jirachi here. And we're going to go for a Juniper. Yeah, we're just... No, we're just going to end. We're going to end. We need to keep these resources. So here we'll just end. Alright, we got a debatable hand. So we'll computer search these 2 away. We can't get an Arcan turn 1, but this is always good, but we can't get the computer search. So here I'm going to get a Plume Fossil. Alright, and we're going to use Arcan's ability, put it in the bottom of the deck. Then we use Plume Fossil, and as you can see, we can see the 7 cards. Come on now. So yeah, there is 1 Arcan, because we did put it in the bottom of the deck. Put a DC here, and we'll just end our turn. And if we can get a turn to Pyroar Archeops, we kind of just win, like I said earlier. Now, obviously, he can't attack the Jirachi and the Litleo. Here we see a DC going to the Litleo. If we can get a Fire and a Pyroar, we kind of just win because we can knock out his Litleo. He kind of committed that DC there. And we just see a pass from our opponents. Alright, so we get the Fire, and we'll just Juniper here. Oh my goodness, this is the perfect hand. Look at here. Pyroar, Pyroar, Archeops. And here we'll just, we'll Scorching Fang for a knockout. We'll discard the Fire to do 90. Sorry, Litleo. And now my opponent's turn. He didn't play Supporter last time either. Here we see a Sigilyph. Sigilyph does not matter because we don't have any EXs. Alright, well, we can run out of attack on the EXs. Here, I'll just Facilitator for 2 fires. Just put one here, and we'll just Scorching Fang for 90. And next time we can knock out the Mewtwo. So it kind of stinks my opponent didn't have a supporter, but I had to turn to Archeops Pyroar. I don't know what else he could do with that. Now the question is, does he play Evo Soda? That's what we gotta consider. See Fire going to Litleo, a Muscle Band, and a Pass. So I'm gonna be aggressive here. I'm gonna knock out this Litleo just in case, like I said, if he does play Evo Soda. So with Scorching Fang for the knockout. Take a prize. Kind of running out of fires. We play 6. There's 3 of the discard. We play 2 Blacksmith. Here we see an N. Okay, not the hand we want to see. Unless we top deck off Verstiga, that'd be really nice. But we do get a battle person play no matter what. So, and if we draw, oh, here we go. See a Fire, a Litleo, and another Litleo. Just a pass from our opponents. So we top deck a Juniper. That's always great. So here we'll put away a Ball Trick, an Arcan. And do we put Archeops in this discard pile? I don't think so. We'll just put those 3 in there. And here we'll just Juniper. We don't want to put another Litleo down. We do get a Fire here. And I'm just going to Scorching Fang for 60. I don't want to discard the Fire. We only have 2 left in the deck. Yeah, there's 3. Like I said, I do kind of want to play 8 Fires. What can my opponent really do here? He hasn't attached an energy to the DCE. Well, I have to play much of anything. Here we see an Ultra Ball. Discarding a Pyroar and a Fire. I'll probably see another Litleo come down. Let me see a Fire going to Litleo. And just a pass. We don't get a Juniper this turn. But I think I'm just going to Scorching Fang for knockout. If he somehow does get a Pyroar, he can't really one-shot me, so that's good. But we'll take 2 prizes here. And it'll be interesting what opponent sends up. So my opponent sends up Litleo. I don't know what that means. Here we see a DCE. Oh, an Evo Soda. So my opponent does play Evo Soda. He plays the counter to my Archeops. Amazing. And if he has a Muscle Band, he can actually one-shot me. I kind of forget about this stuff. But here we see a Battle Compressor. I didn't even think about Muscle Band in my head. I was like, alright, you don't really need Muscle Band because you just 2-shot everything. But I guess in the Pyroar mirror, if for some reason you are playing the Pyroar mirror, you can Muscle Band for the knockout. Who would have thunk it? Alright, do we have the 4th Litleo prize? Is the question. I might want to get the 3rd one out. But we'll see what my opponent's doing. He is Battle Compressor this turn. And he doesn't have a card in his hand either after this. So let's see with 3 cards. 2 Archeops. Oh, it's a mirror match. Oh, nice. It's an Archeops Pyroar deck versus an Archeops Pyroar. My opponent probably has the advantage because he does play Muscle Band. This is crazy. So we do have the another Pyroar in the deck, but we don't have another Litleo. Okay, so we have a Litleo prized. But that's okay. We're just going to keep this Fire, and I'm not really sure what to do with it, because I don't want to put it here and I get knocked out, or here and he can't, we'll just put it here, because he can't License or end Muscle Band next turn. So, we'll keep this one on the bench. I think that'll be fine. No, we're not going to discard. This Pyro, I guess we could have discarded, doesn't really matter. This Pyro will get knocked out. But it depends what my opponent has as one card. Oh, another battle compressor. So maybe my opponent had the same kind of theories. As you can see, he's playing the Mewtwo, Sigilyph, and Muscle Band routes. We're almost playing the same exact deck. Just a little card, just a little bit different. And what did he discard? A Floatstone? I think just a Floatstone. That was it. Alright, so he does take his first prize. But here goes my Pyroar, and I'm just going to Scorching Fang, not discarding, knocking him out. And we will go to one prize. Hopefully he doesn't play an in, but if he does, that'll be okay. Let me see a Sycamore, so we basically win. I don't see really any way around it. I mean, he can't switch. Here's the level ball. If he has a Pokemon higher than 90 HP, he can't switch to it. It's kind of interesting to see the kind of mirror match going, but I did get the Archeops found down first. Here we see his Floatstone going to Sigilyph, but we don't really see anything else. So I'll just Scorching Fang, discard the fire, and win the game. So kind of interesting to see the mirror match. You can see we did get the turn to Archeops, so he was forced to get the Evo Soda, and maybe Pyroar Archeops is becoming a big thing. Maybe it's going to be a real thing. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see what happens later on. But thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. Like I said earlier, go check out the bracket. Go sign up. It's if you win, you get $100, and it's free. You basically just pick your team and don't do anything else. So I don't know. Chance to win $300. Why not go do it? But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you liked the video. And if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them down below. We're almost at 400 subscribers. I think we're like 30 something off. It'd be really cool if we hit it this weekend. And try to think of anything else that I'm doing. I don't think so. I don't know. We'll just I guess I'll see you Monday. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Alrighty, bye.